What I learned in the Philippines. I learned that Makati is a pretty hectic place. It's one of 16 cities that makes up Metro Manila, and it does not stop. I'm told there's a bustling financial district here as well, but I can't speak to that because I was only awake at night. Jeepneys are a main way to get around, which are sort of like little mini underground buses that people hop in and out of, and they look like sweet-ass little tanks. There's a disproportionate amount of women who are excellent at pool, and they're not afraid to talk shit to you.
Poor little boy.
Angeles City is a pretty interesting place. About 60 miles north of Manila, this place used to have a huge American Air Force presence. Another interesting fact is that this place has one of the highest concentration of prostitutes in the Philippines, as they estimate that 40 to 60% of all tourism to the Philippines is sex-related. There's an estimated 800,000 prostitutes in the PI. It's a lot of statutes. And apparently I'm a handsome buddy. Ilocos Norte is in the north of the Philippines, and it is chill. This is Eric, a childhood friend of mine. Although he and I grew up across the street from each other in Alaska, his parents grew up here. This is his mom, Susie Q. She told me about how the Spanish colonized the Philippines for 3 centuries, which explains the Spanish-style architecture and the fact that 90% of Filipinos are Christian, 80% are Catholic, and they love them some Christmas no matter what time of year it is. The tricycle, as they call it, is an amazing piece of machinery. It's a reliable motorcycle with a sidecar that accommodates 1 or more passengers. If you get a flat tire, you fix that shit right then and there. All you need is some rocks and a pump. You can get a damn fine haircut in Ilocos Norte, and there's electricity. Volleyball is popular, and basketball is even popularer. It's not uncommon to see armed guards just about everywhere, like at a shopping mall. The food is good, for the most part. This is balut. This is what happens when you let a duck egg grow for 18 days. It's not quite a duck yet. It's fucking nasty, but it's very popular here.
Jason, you must try.
No way. Cockfighting is huge in the Philippines. Some say it's the oldest spectator sport dating back 6,000 years. This consists of tying razor blades to a couple of roosters and then making them fight to the death. And if you're not comfortable watching a couple of cocks try to kill each other, you might want to skip this section. Cockfighting is illegal in many countries, but not here. People gamble on the cocks, and many of the gamecock owners inject performance-enhancing supplements into their cocks to create super cocks. If you tune into a nationally broadcasted cockfight on TV, you'll see these supplements being advertised. I learned that in a knife fight, even if you win, you get pretty effed up. And if the winner is salvageable, they sew them up to heal and fight another day. As for the fallen soldiers, cock soup. I learned that arriving to Puerto Princesa, Palawan can be confusing at first because everyone wants to give you a ride. I picked a gentleman by the name of Bugs.
What's your name again? I forget.
Jason.
Jason.
Which is fortunate because he's one of the nicest men I've ever met in my entire life. He had a really great tricycle, so I could tell he was a passionate man. And it's normal to name your tricycle after your son. He took me around to get the lay of the land so I could take pictures of other people taking pictures. And that's when it started raining. Like stupid raining. Anyway, no one's fazed because this is how the game go.
You play basketball?
Yeah, of course.
There's all sorts of activities to do in Palawan, but I didn't feel like setting all that crap up, so I just joined a tour. Turns out Palawan is where Filipinos vacation. You can walk through a cave, do a zip line. We took boats around, and it's very hard to look cool in a life jacket. At our first stop, people were catching fresh fish right out of the ocean for lunch. These ladies were a hoot. Classic mother-daughter combo, having a good time. Although Mom did throw me a curveball when she broke out the gin. One of our boat dudes was named Jason. No wait, Jason. Close enough. He took us to the famous underground river. It was hot, dark, musty, and smelled like bat shit. I learned that sometimes you unknowingly wander into a tranny karaoke bar. and end up closing that bastard down because it's a good time. Bye-bye! After that, I was lucky enough to listen to the relaxing sounds of nature in Palawan. I had one day left in the Philippines, so I decided to mix things up. I rented Boog's service for the whole day, but instead of driving around on the tricycle, I thought it'd be more fun to act out scenes from some of my favorite buddy films.
Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
We prepped for most of the morning,
Ferris Bueller.
You're a prowler.
and then we let it fly.
No, I don't take it.
You don't want this much heat.
If I don't want it, I don't this car this morning.
I made you take the car out this morning.
I don't could stop you. I'm old to the is this shit. I wish I knew how to quick you. One if you still want to spend
Where did you find that?
the sound cable back in town and skid him up.
Totally redeem yourself!
Pretty sure we nailed it. The Philippine Islands are a very special place. They have the nicest people I've met anywhere in the world, and the landscape to match. I hope today we all learned something.